Hello and welcome to the Urban Fairy. I have a quick jewelry video and then I have a bit about my latest project. So if you hang around for that, thank you very much. If you don't, that's fine too. I just thought I'd show you some of the things I bought this week at local thrift shops and marketplace, and be a quick video, but there it is, and let's get to it. So I think I got stuff from 2 different thrift shops, 3 actually. Here's the first thing, just a blue. I don't know what these are made of, probably wood, but I'm liking the color a lot. I think this would look really nice paired with actual turquoise, the stone, not the color. So I like that. Everything I bought was, one thing was over $5, it was $6. It was actually $5.49, and the rest were cheap. I bought this, I just liked it. I don't know why. So it's not a vintage piece, but there's something really delicate about this. I think it's going to be better on here. It's pretty sunny in here. Anyway, I thought that was really pretty. The way these are set are really nice, and then the rhinestones are black as well. There. Then I got this crazy one because I thought it was crazy, and that's what that looks like. The odd thing is these seem like they're silver. They're not magnetic, they just have that feel, and I'm not sure about this. I was wondering if a polishing cloth would change anything. Oh, yeah, it does. So I have to do a little, excuse me, investigation of these, this one especially. But nothing's sticking except, you know, that is sticking. So it feels like silver. It has that soft feel to it. But I just thought it was pretty crazy and whimsical. The sound of it is fabulous, but yeah, that's what it looks like on Linda. And don't ask me. Oh, then I noticed that there's that's more than a flea bite. That's a rat bite in the top of that. Still, there's something about that I like. Again, if I go by the clasp, it's not a vintage piece. Well, it might be a vintage piece, but it's not that old. So that's that. And I got this one. I just liked the look of it. I thought it was really interestingly made. Let's see, like that. I love the color of the stones. They're prong set, and so I did a little search on it and discovered that it's a Canadian designer called Ken. Sorry, that was a fly attacking me. And yeah, that's what it looks like. I think it's really pretty. Anyway, I don't know much about this designer, but that's what I found out about it, and I just thought it was pretty cool. So it's there. This whimsical. Now, I can't even guarantee I got it this week or did I get it in the small bags, but that's a fabulous piece. They're just plastic, but they're made, they're transparent, they're probably lucite. And they're bezel set crystals here. I just thought that was pretty spectacular. And I'm sorry if I'm not showing you properly because the sun is just blasting in. I'm in Ontario and it's been over 30 degrees for ages. I can't remember what that is in Fahrenheit, but it's you know, hot. Then I got 2 more of these, and I'll tell you why I got these. These are glass. I keep looking at them saying they can't be glass, but I put them on my teeth because that's what I do, and they are. Now, these had 2 different prices on them, and I found the ones that were $3.99, and I was in there on half off day. So I didn't buy them to wear like this. I bought this before, and this is what I did with it, is I made it into something that I thought was a little more pleasing than the cord. And so that's what that looks like. The feel of them is beautiful. There's something really wonderful about those. This I just got today. There's nothing precious about the chain. However, the backs are not magnetic and do look silver, but they're not soldered. So I didn't care. It was not expensive, but there was something kind of whimsical about that. And I'm not sure if they poured that in. I haven't put my teeth to it yet. And there's little basil set rhinestones, and I just think that's a really pretty piece. Yeah, so I got it because God knows I need more stuff. And let's see. This was my well, I'll put it here. So right now, while I'm talking, you're going to see a picture of some incredibly colored beads on a cord, and I loved this necklace. It was in the 5 little bags of jewelry I got last week or the week before, last week. Anyway, I loved the color of the stones, so I took it apart and I made this from it. And I don't know if you can see that color properly, but it is phenomenal. And that's what that looks like against her. And this is glass, and these are either glass or crystal. And so that's what I made. So this is my reimagining. I just thought the crystals were just too beautiful to waste on a cord. And these beads they're really flat black. I think there's some kind of, I don't know, I can't remember, is it lava beads or something? Anyway, that's what I did there. Probably the find of the week, which I'm gonna keep, is this turquoise beads, turquoise cut, silver, liquid silver, barrel clasp. Yeah, that's right up my alley. And I'm really liking the idea of, oh, this is too short, but you get the idea of layering stuff in that color theme. And here's the thing, I don't actually wear that color, like, at all. But I'm really loving turquoise, and I did find myself a beautiful turquoise silver bracelet. So, and then I thought I would show you what I got maybe 2 weeks ago, because I didn't show it, and that's an amethyst silver pendant. I really got it because, okay, those of you who are like not tall when you're sitting in the car, you will understand what I mean when that seatbelt keeps riding up and scratching into your neck. And so I reached up and grabbed it to pull it away from my neck and grab my chain at the same time and completely obliterated it. and I've been wearing it for about 30 years. So I needed the chain, but I really liked the stone. That's really pretty, if you can see that. That's really pretty. And so I got that, and I wanted to show you the one that I do wear all the time. And I'm not happy with the chain it's on at all, so I do have to change that. But this is my moonstone. And according to the Celtic tree alphabet, that's my stone. And, you know, we were so poor. My husband was going through teacher's college, I think, at the time. And we had B and, oh, I can't remember the man's name. Sam always remembers. They made jewelry, and this cost me $35 about 30 years ago, and I think I still feel guilty because I bought something for myself. But I hope you can see the flash in this. This is beautiful. I said moonstone, not opal, right? Because I don't wear opals, but that's a fabulous piece, and I wear it like almost all the time, except not now. And oh, there's one more I wanted to show you, but I have to go get it, so I'll just cut here. So my very good friend Dharma was visiting me 2 weeks ago, and this is what she bought me, and it's 50p euro coin, and it looks like gold, it feels like gold, it's not gold, but and I don't wear gold, but you know what, I love this. I love the front closure. It just really appeals to me. I can only wear it for so long, and then my neck gets really itchy. But you know what? I'm looking to see if this is in the right place on the phone, and I can't even see anything because the sun's so bright. So I hopefully don't have to redo this video. But that's it. That's what I got this week from friends, from myself, and from... so beautiful, and from some thrift shops, and again, and something I reclaimed. Well, two things really, and yeah, isn't that the thing, is making them still usable? And I know that most of you watching have an insane collection of both jewelry and enough beads to like string them across the Atlantic. So I have to remind myself, make something with it, do something with it. If you don't love it, make it something that you love. So, but yeah, those are just, you could eat them. They're so cool, and that's what I made. So that's the end of my story. Short and sweet. I'm not sure how sweet, but that's what I did this week. So thanks for being here, and if you liked it, you could, you know, give it the thumbs up thing. I don't like to ask at the beginning because it's kind of silly to ask people to like something they don't know what it is. And thanks for joining me. We'll see you next time. So thanks for joining me for this quick little thing. And if you stick around, you might find out a little bit about my first sort of novel that's coming out in a couple of weeks. So thank you for being here, and hang around if you want. You know what else you could do if you want? You could subscribe, or you could give it a thumbs up. I never ask this, and you know, people just fly by. I always fly under the radar, but then I don't really. So anyway, thanks for joining. A little about me. So I was in my first play when my mother was 4 months pregnant with me. So that kind of established a love for theater. I created a theater company in 2006 called Flushing Productions, still going. And I'm a playwright, and I've had over 100 productions of various different plays done in various different countries. Probably the highlight was touring a play I wrote about the Easter Rising in Ireland, during the centenary of the Easter Rising. And it was terrifying and wonderful because I'm Irish, and I knew that if they didn't like that a Canadian wrote their story or they didn't like the play, they would tell me. But it was really wonderful. So imagine this. You and your crazy friend are in your comfy clothes. You got the table laden with grapes and olives and good bread from the Jamaican bakery around the corner and cheese, and you're partway through your second bottle of Baco Noir Sandbanks. They don't endorse this video, but they're a really good wine out of Ontario, just in case you needed to know that. And the conversation turns to sex, doesn't it always? Amid an array of questions, gasps, and uncontrollable laughter, you share sordid stories of exes, one-night stands, and the one that got away. Clearly, I am the crazy friend, and I'm the one sharing stories. The Jazz Musician's Daughter. It's a collection of stories around every lover I've ever had. Have I enjoyed too many lovers? Too few? These are stories that don't always include the lover because, you know, it's not all about them, but it kind of is. It's about every lover that's come in and out of my life, no matter how briefly, and some were very briefly. I was at the time immersed in a world of music, and many stories are from the 80s, when boys were pretty and sex was way more fun and morals were looser. They're not just about the men I've had, but, you know, the tales of the men with more red flags than the United Nations, the failed flirting rituals, including mine. The time I helped deliver a baby in a bathtub, the wedding we almost destroyed. Well, it wasn't me. And other stories like that will be included in a chapter called Fouls, Interceptions, and Incomplete Passes. So the book comes out on March the 17th, St. Paddy's Day. It seemed appropriate. And I just suggest if you get the book, it's from Amazon.ca. I'm not sure what other Amazons will have it, but we'll see. When you read it, pour a glass of wine or single malt scotch or a Guinness or a coffee, whatever your poison is, and join me in the adventures of the Jazz Musician's Daughter.